And good evening, everybody. Welcome back. We are finally back for the Fargo Fair match here at Leather Pocket, Calgary, Alberta, Canada. My name is Grant. We have evening session ready to rock and roll. Joined this one just a touch late. Let me know how the volume is, if I need to go up or down. George Boyden taking on Kerry Campbell. 8-6 race. George has the lead 2-1 as we kick this one off. And as always, got both chat lines open. If you do have any questions, feel free to ask away. I'll do my level best to answer them for you. George giving it up, saying that's good, sir. Tie ball game. Lots of pool still left for this event to declare a winner. And do let me know once again, guys, if the volume is good, let me know if I need to turn it up or down. Kerry Campbell, no stranger to the leather pocket here. Almost every day of the week. What's going on? Colin, how you doing, my man? Appreciate you tuning in. Do let me know, how's my volume? Do I need to go up? I'm just kind of getting into the hot seat, so I'm not sure exactly where all the settings are as far as volume is concerned. But if I need to go up, I can certainly do that. Hope everybody's doing well on this fine Sunday evening. Nice little back cut. Doesn't want to go too far. Hit that about as good as you could, given the circumstances. It's perfect volume. Love to hear it. Appreciate it. Nice shot. Nice little touch of inside there, too. That avoids any kind of scratch potential up in that top left-hand corner. Did well with this. Nice little draw shot here off the 4. Play the 6 to the top left-hand corner. Really the biggest trouble on the table is the 8. It does go into the right-hand side pocket. Not sure if it clears past the 9 to go into that left side. He's looking at it, getting down on it. I think you've got to hit this with that same inside juice that he used on the 3 ball. Just come straight back down table, play the 8 to the right-hand side pocket. He goes the other way, might be a touch hard. I think he's going to end up behind the 9 ball here. Sorry, behind the 10 ball, I should say. But he does have has a hit on the 8, just not sure if he can make it. I think the back cut is open. Still can cut that into that right-hand side pocket. You'll lose the cue ball a little bit. but he's been known to pick these shots. See if he plays this off the 9 or straight in. Off the 9 it is. Really well done. Does he get the reward? He sure does. Pretty creative, this Kerry Campbell. Might be straight in here. Yeah, a little too straight. He's going to get kind of that funny angle here. Probably to the top left-hand corner if I was a betting man. A shot off the 9 to win the match, or win the game, I should say. Really nicely played. And that's just how quick it can happen. Was down 2-1, now leads 3-2. And I'll tell you, for a Sunday evening, this pool hall is still rocking. I believe every table being used. Still lots of pool, lots to get through to declare a winner. If you're just tuning in, help us out, hit that share button. We would appreciate it, that's for certain. See what this break can do. I know on the last rack he came with a monster break. But like I said, he's in here practicing almost every single day. One and 4 both tickle, 2 ball threatening. However, does come up dry. George now looking at the table. I believe he's got the one into that right side pocket. Might have to come just off this bottom rail. Kind of almost have to take what the table gives you there. 2 does squeeze past that 7 ball up there, but it is tight. Has to hug the rail the whole way. Yeah, kind of caught that horn on the way through. So Kerry with almost the same shot as the last rack to start it. Doesn't have to put quite so much inside on this. Might actually have to play a little bit outside. Just come straight back down table, miss the 4. Don't go behind the 4 though. I think he's there. Straight tops, maybe a touch of left. Really nothing to do here for George. Make the 3, maybe a little bit of draw with some right hand, check the right side rail. Could also just go forward a couple of rails. Nine ball getting in the way. don't think he can play the in off. Cue ball off the 3, make the 9. Straight safe attempt. That is going to leak. From downtown. The double safe behind the 10 and the 6, I believe. I don't think you can see the outside edge of that 3. Oh, nice hit. Very good hit. That's about all you could do with it. George kind of getting away with a little bit. He's missing good. However, it'll leave a kick here for Carey. Yeah, call it on the side. Great shot. Didn't miss it by much. 5 might come to his rescue. I don't know that he's got the off the rail first. He did. Some nice weight on that shot. If you hit that any harder, you don't know if you get a contact on the 3. Just enough pace to let that spin take full effect. And nice shot there from Carey too. They're battling. And what's everybody up to on this Sunday evening? Besides watching pool, what were y'all up to today? And I believe it's long weekend everywhere in Canada. What's everybody up to tomorrow? I know if you're in Calgary, it looks like there is a pop-up 8-ball tournament tomorrow. I believe starting at 2 o'clock, 8-ball on the bar box, $30 entry. Looks like a fairly decent table to run out from here. Everything kind of connects and leads to each other. Yeah, nice shot. Just enough angle. Follow this one through. Does want a little angle on this 7, however. Doesn't want to land straight. If he is straight, pull it back to the same rail he's at. Maybe a touch of left-hand spin. That will do. Off the end rail and back up. He might draw this, depending on the angle. Could go forward, just like so. Could have drawn that as well. I kind of like what he did. Straight forward. Ugh. Not sure what happened there. George will take it, though. Tie the ball game, three-piece. A lot of new, unfamiliar faces for me coming out to Leather Pocket. I don't often get to come and hang out. But definitely some new faces. Really, really good to see. Tough rack to work your way through here. Nothing offensive with the one ball. Could consider, I guess, a cross bank to the top left-hand corner. I believe it'll go past the 9 ball. Tried to straight combo it in. Don't know that was gonna work. Not from that distance. George won't mind it. Step into the table. 1 past the 5 to the left-hand side pocket, I believe. If not, he's got option to the bottom left-hand corner. And I do believe the 3 does pass both the 8 and the 6. Bottom right. Pushes into the 9, make sure that's out of the way. Tricky, tricky little shot here. And this is from all the way uptown. And thank you, David Evans. Much appreciated. Comment on YouTube. Doing well as always. Every day that I get to wake up, it's a good day. No matter what the day brings, I'm blessed to wake up. The hand wave apology. Carey having none of it. Even a tough little safety here on this one ball. Really the only shot I see. Can't go that way. You're going into the side pocket. Just chip off the 1, leave it on that right side rail as best as what you can. That's it. It's about the best you could hope for. Does leave a side bank available on the 5 ball. The issue is getting to the 6 off of that bank shot. I think either way you play, be it bottoms or top, 9 is coming into play. I sit corrected. Perfect works. May have to settle for the same bank on the 7 here. Come around to probably 3 rails. Right side rail, end rail, left side rail. Get a good angle on that 7. Bank that to the left side pocket. Could just draw it out too. Either which. Does he try to come on now? You don't play shape like that. I was going to say, wow. Just short of perfect. He did hit the window. Good on him for that. The corner bank. Tough action from that close proximity. Oh no! Cue ball finds the drink. Very pretty bank indeed. Kerry will accept it. Come on in to play cleanup. And wanted a little more action out of that cue ball. Hit that 10 a little more full than what I think he thought he was going to get out of it. And this one's a challenge. This one's a toughie. From distance, and you got to come all the way back down table. Look at this stroke, though. Wow. Wow. That I wouldn't have guessed. I wouldn't have thought that possible, that's for sure. Definitely didn't get the best of that one. That all started from making that 10 ball hit, or sorry, making the 8 ball and hitting that 10 a little more full in the face than what was expected. Just kind of held the cue ball down the bottom end of the table. And we'll see what George can manufacture with the break here. 8 ball threatened. 4 ball getting ridden in there by the 3 ball. A couple connections with it. Was destined to go. That was definitely, yeah, these tables are playing pretty slick. Just recently reclothed, so they are playing a touch fast. They seem to roll quite a bit. Looking for cover. I do believe Kerry's got just the top half, maybe even a top quarter. But I think he's got a better future in trying to kick that 1. I do believe the 1 with a kick goes past the 6, past the 9, into that right-hand side pocket. A double hit. Once on the way in, once on the way out. And I'd be willing to bet this is going to be a safety. Try to put the cue ball behind the 3 and the 1 up by the 2 and 5. Again, proven wrong. A valiant effort. However, that's going to leave it wide open here for Kerry Campbell. And a fairly decent table. 3 to the 5 might be the tough shot on the table. Or maybe he just couldn't see full enough of the 1. Tried to correct it. Throw it in there with some right-hand spin. shot. Really nice shot. Nicely weighted, George. And this is the shot. 3 to the 5. If you can manage that, the 5 leads to 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 all lead to each other fairly nicely. Just get out of the line. Didn't want to be hampered by the 6 ball. Shouldn't cause any issues, but you'd rather not have to shoot over top of the 6. Floats it. So interesting little dynamic, important game here. This could put George on the hill if he was to win, taking 5-3 lead. If Kerry wins, that squares the match, but he'd be behind 2. He's got to go to 8. Nice little pause in the backstroke there from George. Might lose the cue ball a little bit here. Look to go 3 rails. I was going to say it, I didn't want to, but it happened anyway. I was going to say look out for the bottom left-hand corner. Nice short side shot there from Kerry. 8 to 9 leads perfect with that. And that should lead fairly naturally here for the 10 ball. Nothing to do here. Pot the 9, pocket weight. Sit dead perfect on that 10 ball. Yeah, nice shot. Touch heavy, but this shouldn't pose any problem for Kerry. Well done in an important game for Kerry. Now he needs to snap and break and run a rack here. Keep himself in the thick of it. And David, hopefully everything is well for you as well over at Sure Shot. So we'll see if he can manufacture the break that he had, I believe it was 2 racks ago. Came with an absolute monster of a break. That's the power right there. He kind of let up on the last break that he had. Maybe under hit a touch, but that is a nice break. And I'm probably taking the 1 to that right-hand side pocket just with a little bit of draw. Play over for the 2-6 combination. Right, just a nice little pocket weight shot, right-hand side pocket. He may go down to the corner. Kerry does like to move the cue ball and not scared to. Yeah, nice shot. Maybe a touch heavy, but it was the right shot in my opinion. 2-6 combination, just a nice, again, same thing, pocket weight. Let that natural weight set you up. Nice shot. I believe that's what he was calling for, playing the 6 ball. Didn't like the back cut combo. Always can be tricky. But it keeps him at the table. But I don't know if he's got a choice here. Could duck and hide, I guess. Bank the 2 ball back up top. Just like that. Doesn't want it over the corner, though. No, that'll do. That's a nice shot. A cut from distance all the way downtown. George using a little bit of body language or body English. Keeping that cue ball out of the side pocket. Seven to the 8 ball, but even if you hit and stick on the 7, I believe you can hit the window between the 9-10. And how often do you see this? The 3 all the way up to the 7 ball. Everything in the middle already gone and taken care of. Well, he won't be able to play the stun shot on the 7 from there. He's going to have to hit that window either below the 10 or between that 9-10. Or you just hit it with absolute perfection. Draw it all the way back downtown. But again, same thing here. Watch out for that top right-hand corner. Yeah, nice use of the spin there. Really well played. Ooh, a touch far. He's on the 50-yard line here. Calls it immediately to the right-hand side pocket. George steps in. Thanks for the setup. He is now on the hill. We'll see if Kerry can hold it together. He's definitely got the skill to come back. Yeah, they're both playing really well. Some really good confidence. And it's a great tournament in the Fargo Fair match to kind of put everybody on display because, we've seen races this week or this weekend, 12-3 on the extreme side. And no matter what level of play you are, you always have a chance to win. Right, and in fact, a 12-3 race, if you are on the 3 side, I'll tell you that is a tough match to fade. Yeah, that's actually 2 games for George that Kerry gave away. So true, in fact, it should be a 6-3 in favor of Kerry. It's a good hit. This might dress up, though, unless 7 gets in the way. It sure does. Rail first. Watch out for the scratch bottom left. I think you're better served if you're going to attempt the hit here to go off that top rail. At least try to get the make. Right, going off the rail first here, it could lead to trouble. Yeah, and I do believe 2 will slip past the 8 ball. And we will just block that. Don't need that, MD. Trying to come in and scam some people. We don't allow that here. Although I'm probably talking to a bot. Looking for the 10 to get in play. Doesn't quite get there. This does give Kerry a chance. He's got some decent angle on that 3. It is from distance, so he's got to come with a pure shot. Decent. I don't think 3 passes the 9 ball. Nice shot. Really, really well done with the rest. Some nice weight control. Fully blocked with that 9 ball. What size table, Quincy? These are 9-foot diamond tables, 4 1/4 pockets. It's being played at the Leather Pocket in Calgary, Alberta. And Fargo Fair Match. That is going to be a foul, no question about it. So the races are a medium set for the Fargo Fair Match. So you'll see in brackets, Kerry Campbell's got a race to 8. George Boyden's got to go to 6. So George on the hill. I do like 3 to the right-hand side pocket. I believe 4 passes the 5. 5 was off the rail enough. I believe. We can look at our side angle here. Oh, Kerry. Concentrated too much on the 4 ball, but that gives you a good indication. So 4 ball goes clean, 5's off the rail and cuttable into that same side pocket. 3 rails around here for George. Doesn't want 7 in the game. That will work. Might have got onto the wrong side of the 4. May have to go around 3 rails again. I don't know that that's quite going to work. Might have to play safe here, utilizing the 10 ball. Very touchy shot. Got to get both the 5 and the cue ball correct on that shot. What do I know? But then gets fully punished. No good shot goes unpunished, as they say. Ball in hand here for Carey. And this should be like shooting fish in a barrel for Carey. None of this should pose any issues. And it should give him a little bit of pep in his step here, knowing full well that that could have very well been the end. Nothing to do, Carey. You already know this shot. Forward, right hand, 3 rails. 10 ball into the same pocket. Oh, tries to draw. This isn't going to end the way he wanted it on that 10 ball, that's for sure. Playing for the bank to keep himself alive in this match. And to the heart of the pocket. The unorthodox way of getting out. Sorry for the earthquakes on the camera. Five apiece. Now a 3-1 race. Mr. Bandewolf, how are you? Appreciate everybody tuning in while we're waiting for them to rack. That gives some opportunities. If you don't mind, give that share button a little bit of love. The banks are open on Sundays for Carey. Indeed, David. He has the all-access pass. And they are on a player break. So while we're waiting, what's everybody done on their Sunday? And for Canadians that are tuned in, what are you doing Holiday Monday? What are the plans? Well, Mr. Cliff Jacobson, it has certainly been a minute. Hopefully you're doing well, sir. It's been, forever since I've actually seen you. Seen you on the stream commenting a couple of times, which I appreciate. But I haven't seen you in person for, God, it's got to be a couple of years. Hopefully you're doing well. Somebody give me something. Give me something to talk about while we're waiting. Usually I have no problems in coming up with things to say. Hope to be coming up soon from the deep South Calgary, or did you move, Mr. Jacobson? I believe last time I was at your place was deep South Calgary. Give me the update. Give me the info, Cliff. And are you still playing? Gosh, I haven't seen you for so long. Living in Saskatchewan. When did that happen? When did you move out there? Looks like the players are on their way back. Whereabouts in Saskatchewan are you living, Cliff? Here this whole time, I thought you were still in Calgary, South Calgary. We are back in action. 2 years now, play a little snooker. Very nice. Oh, you are correct, Paul Richens. Good eye. Let me correct that for you, buddy. That's what I get for joining in late and trying to get everybody's name and stuff in there and get the stream up and going. In Maple Creek. I can't believe you moved and didn't even tell me. And you're welcome, Paul. Usually my CDO would have caught that, but it escaped me. All right, Carrie, let's see if you can get another one. Another one of those breaks that you had last time. Little bit of power, maybe mid. Kind of whiffed on that one just a little bit. 5 still threatened. 3 ball is in. And he's in on the 1. The issue is, how do you go from the 1 to the 2 ball? Am I solo this weekend? Asked David on YouTube. Yes and no. Peter Chason and Steph were on earlier today. They both had to go, and Ben is playing in a match. So I'll say I'm solo for now. Ah, great shot. Really well done, Carrie. 2 to the 4, may have to come all the way downtown, back uptown. But there's still, I mean, this tournament, the Fargo Fair match had 64 players. And the matches are taking about an hour, hour and a half per match. Sometimes even longer. Some get up to the 2-hour range. And there is still a ton of pool left. And didn't quite get where he wanted to be on that 4 ball, even if he didn't run into the 8 ball there. I don't know if he would have made it back up top. Certainly the banks are on. We've seen him make one already. The double hit safe. Punch it straight into the face of it. May have to play to the top side of 6 here. Nothing to do here but make the 6. Should have natural shape to the 7 ball. And I say that like it's an easy shot, but really it's not. It's not an easy shot from there. And that's going to hang out perfect over the corner pocket. George licking his chops, looking to close escrow. Really not a whole lot of problems here. I mean, the 7 to the 8's about the toughest shot on the table. Wants a little angle here, and he's got it. Straight draw, right-hand spin. Oh, he tries to go forward. Yoicks. That top spin held the cue ball up at the top end of the table. We'll see if he can manage the thin cut. Ginsu's at home. Does he get the separation and the shot? How good of a reward do you get there? How good was that? George Boyden looking to close escrow. A 6-5 win over Kerry Campbell. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. George Boyden getting the job done. What a shot on the thin cut. Gets the separation to close escrow. You gotta love it. Too good. That is why I sit on this side of the camera. I can't pull off shots like that. That was very cheeky, Ben. But I love it. I love it. This is why I sit on this side of the camera. And what do? I sure did. I sure did. What can you do? What can you do? Kerry comes over just shaking his head. What do you do? But good job. Pretty good match. Very entertaining. With that being said, I'm going to shut down. We'll restart as soon as we have another match locked, loaded, and ready to rock and roll for you. Don't go far. I'll be back here shortly. We'll see you back here in a few. Thanks for tuning in.